which says this: Ye shall keep my statutes, thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with the diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingle of linen and woolen come upon thee. All right. So the garment is supposed to be of one fashion. All right. So with that, we're just going to read on. It says this: when the first black Hebrews arrived in Israel in 1969, they claimed citizenship under the law of return, which gives eligible Jews immediate citizenship. This is what I was talking about earlier. This was where when they made the Balfour Declaration and established the state of Israel, they said that basically all Jews could come back to the land and get immediate citizenship. But let's see what happened when some real Jews showed up and tried to get up under that law. It says this: the Israeli government ruled in 1973 that the group did not qualify for automatic citizenship, and the black Hebrews were denied work permits and state benefits. The group responded by accusing the Israeli government of racist discrimination. In 1981, a group of American civil rights activists led by Bayard Rustin investigated and concluded that racism was not the cause of the black Hebrew situation. All right, I don't know what they were thinking ruling that, because it was obvious racism. We actually have a video on Truth or Die Quick Hit 7 that shows you that when blacks go over there to Israel, they got strict birth control laws to where you can barely have a baby over there if you black. This is Bayard Rustin. This is one of the men that was on that group that said that that judgment was not a thing of racism, which I don't know what they were thinking. But this is just a picture of him, just to show you who he is. This is Bayard Rustin. All right. I don't know if he was set up to make that ruling so that they wouldn't sound racist or what. Also, we did a video annotating how when dark-skinned people move over there to the state of Israel, all right, they put up under all kind of birth control laws, which basically permit you from having children, man. All right, it's on our Truth or Die Quick Hits page. You should really check it out. It breaks the whole thing down. The situation where blacks try to move over there. All right, they put up under all kind of it's called radical Israeli racism. All right, and it's seen here. All right, this is me in the camp going into it. If you type this into YouTube, all right, you'll see it. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna read on in the article. It says this: no official action was taken to return the black Hebrews to the United States, but some individual members were deported for working illegally. Some black Hebrews renounced their American citizenship to try to prevent more deportations. In 1990, Illinois legislators helped negotiate an agreement that resolved the black Hebrews' legal status in Israel. Members of the group are permitted to work and have access to housing and social services. The black Hebrews reclaimed their American citizenship and have received aid from the United States government that helped them build a school and additional housing. In 2003, the agreement was revised and black Hebrews were granted permanent resident status. In 2009, Eliakim ben Israel became the first black Hebrew to receive Israeli citizenship. The Israeli government said that more black Hebrews may be granted citizenship. Now, this is a picture of the guy who was the first black to receive Israeli state citizenship. This is a picture of him right here. Alright. He's probably more than likely still alive or whatever. Let me go to this article and make sure I ain't miss nothing in time. Alright, I'm actually jump back to that and finish out reading about the Hebrew Israelites over there in Dimona real quick. It says this: the black Hebrews have become well known for their gospel choir, which tours throughout Israel and the United States. The group owns restaurants in several Israeli cities. In 2003, the black Hebrews garnered much public attention when singer Whitney Houston visited them in Dimona. Alright? And obviously, which everybody should know by now, this is Whitney Houston. Alright? But I remember, this is before I was in the truth, when they showed it on the news, they was trying to make her look all bugged out and crazy. Alright, but Whitney Houston actually visited the Hebrews over there in Dimona because her older brother is actually a member. Now, I have a video. This is Truth-or-Die-TV also, where you can come get all different sorts of truth. You just go to YouTube and type in Truth-or-Die-TV. I actually have a visitor, Whitney Houston, visiting the Hebrew Israelites over there in Dimona. That's a tour bus. That's a tour bus right there. And there's Whitney Houston visiting the Hebrew Israelites. Like I said, her brother is a prominent member. And of course she was having problems because of course she had probably sold out. But you know, through people like her and DMX and other people and members, when you try to get out of that satanic stuff, they ridicule you in the media and try to defame you and all type of other things. So when I remember seeing this on the news before I woke up to the truth, they was trying to make her look all bugged out for going over there. But really she was just, you know, making an honest attempt at turning back to her true identity. Alright. My sister, so that's I'm the older. This is her older brother. Automatically, you know, there's a redemptive, you know, process here. Alright, and that's on Truth-or-Die-TV. Like I said, you can come get all your truth from Truth-or-Die-TV. Different source of truth from all different type of angles. It goes on to say this. In 2006, Eddie Butler, a black Hebrew, was chosen by the Israeli public to represent Israel in the Eurovision Song Contest. Alright, obviously because he sung better than all the fake Jews, they chose him to represent them in some some singing contest. I guess it was like American Idol or something. And this is a picture of Eddie Butler. They chose him to represent them nationally in this singing or a choir contest or whatever you want to call it. I guess he grew up on Dimona. Alright. Reading on in this article before I jump back in time a little bit, it says in 2008, the Southern Poverty Law Center described as black supremacists what is called the extreme fringe of the Hebrew Israelite movement. It wrote that the members of such groups believe that Jews are devilish imposters. I read that to you out of the scriptures earlier, and that's a true statement actually, and openly condemn whites as evil personified, deserving only death or slavery. Alright, that ain't what we made up in our own minds. That's what the Bible says, and the scriptures can be easily annotated. The SPLC also said that most Hebrew Israelites are neither explicitly racist nor anti-Semitic and do not advocate violence. The black Hebrew groups organized as black supremacists, the black Hebrew groups characterized as black supremacists by the SPLC include the Nation of Yahweh, the Israelite Church of God in Jesus